And one of the things that you've noted is basically the habits that rich people all have around their money is very different than the habits that not rich people have. Talking about money is one example. But
I feel like my favorite is like the entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
So when we think about people who are entitled, certainly there are loads of rich people who are entitled and gross, and they're standing at the front of the McDonald's line yelling at some poor 18-year-old kid who is certainly not the reason why their French fries are cold.
Mm-hmm.
That is a form of entitlement, and it is bad.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are some moments when being entitled is a good thing and works in your favor and works to your benefit as a human being versus a corporation. And I think a great example of that is, say you get hit with a late fee on your credit card.
Mm.
The account changes over or something happens, the auto pay turns off for whatever reason, you get hit with a late fee. I guarantee you every single rich person out there is calling the credit card company and saying, hey, I've been a loyal customer for 10 years. Can you do me a one-time courtesy and waive this late fee?
Mm.
Either they're doing it, they're having their assistant do it, but they're not paying that. I guarantee you. And the reason is they know the value of their business. They know that, hey, I've got cash sitting at this bank that you are using to loan out, that you are making interest off of,
mm-hmm.
and that has value to you. I have my mortgage with you. You are earning interest on that. That has value to you. We have a private banking relationship, and because of that, I use you as my brokerage. That has value to you as the bank. And they know that if they wanted to, they could leave. And because of that, they also recognize that for banks to acquire a customer like them is incredibly expensive. They need to spend thousands upon thousands of marketing dollars to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They will waive a $35 late fee so fast, you can't even blink before they let you go. And I think the rest of us, regular, everyday people, need to also have in certain moments that same sense of entitlement because we are worth it. We do deserve it. We should be able to push back on corporations that serve us because we're the clients and we have value.
What I hear in that example specifically is beyond entitlement, which is a loaded word. What I hear is negotiation.
100%.
Right?
1,000%.
Yeah. Right. What I hear is negotiating away fees, just as you would negotiate a salary, just as you would negotiate the purchase of a home or a car, the mentality that everything is up for negotiation.
Correct. I think, again, rich people make the rules. They don't like to follow them, though. We tell everyone that the price is the price. Is it? It's not. Pretty much just about everything is up for negotiation, even in moments when you think it's not. I think the moment that I really realized this, right? We know things like home prices, car prices, medical bills, utilities, like Wi-Fi or your streamer services. Those are all negotiable. Mm-hmm. We know that. But no one thinks walking into a fancy department store, the things on the shelves are negotiable, right? Like they have a sticker price.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go buy a pair of black platform heels and I said, hey, I love this display. It's a size 6, but I need a size 8. And the associate went to the back and pulled out a size 8 and basically said, hey, like I have this, try this on. I tried it on, looked great. I was like, I love these. But I noticed one of the shoes had a scuff on it. And I tried to like rub it out with my finger or, blow on it a little bit. Scuff wouldn't come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey, this shoe has a scuff on it. I'd really prefer it to be like very more even. Do you happen to have another 8 in the back? He ran back. He said, hey, I'm really sorry. This is truly our last pair of 8s. And I said, okay, I'd still like to purchase these today. But as you can see, there's a pretty big scuff on the shoe. Would you be able to provide me a discount? And he took 15% off the full market price that was on the sticker. And nobody else was getting a sale on that type of shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It was only because I had the guts to ask.
Right.
And so remember this, everything in your life is negotiable. And the only time you are guaranteed to hear no is if you don't ask.
Right. Exactly. And a lot of people, they don't ask because they think it's impolite. I think this goes back to the myth that talking about money is impolite.
Yep. But why would it be impolite? Because it makes you look greedy? Because it makes you look cheap? Those are only words that are used to describe people who don't have a lot of money. But I think of all of the rich people that I know, nobody loves free stuff more than rich people. And it's the funniest thing because the people who could most likely afford stuff want to be gifted it, want to be given a discount. So I think, again, this is a case of like doing as they do, not as they say.